Hey guys, join me on changing out Don Chuy's dash pad. Let's go. All I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna attempt to cut the old speaker grill. Well, you see. So we're gonna take this apart, and I'm not sure if I'm just gonna fill it in or if I'm gonna put another speaker there, like I said. Uh, but we'll get all this old stuff off, and we'll see what we can use to fix it up. So I don't know. I don't think you guys want to see me break all this off. So yeah, this is a couple weeks later. The folks were here when I started doing the video on this, and I didn't want to be outside, for a few days while they were here visiting. So they ended up leaving, and the next day, the following day after they left, the weather started getting really bad. It got really cold here, which I'm pretty sure it got cold everywhere because mom was saying that when they got back, I think it was like -20. We hit 9 here, and I thought that was bad, but I know it was pretty bad everywhere. So I'm barely getting a chance. It's dark outside. We're in the shed, and I'm barely getting a chance to come back out here. So I'm picking up here where obviously I wanted to block this off, but I think I'm gonna block it off just to make it a little bit stronger because I might add a speaker to it. But I'm gonna see how it goes with the blocking off first. So I'll continue right now on time lapse. Alright guys, so right now what I'm finishing up doing is I'm adding Bondo glass to the ABS plastic that we put on the bottom, so that way hopefully it'll help sturdy it up. And we're gonna let this dry overnight, and hopefully when we come out tomorrow it'll be good and sturdy. And if not, then I can always use fiberglass resin with some kitty hair or something. But hopefully this Bondo glass hardens up really good overnight, and it'll be nice so that I can see if I'm gonna decide to use the speaker or not. I did put a little bit of Bondo glass in between the dash pad and the ABS plastic, so hopefully it helps it stick better. And yeah, so we'll come out here tomorrow and see how it looks. All right, guys. So where we left off yesterday night was we putting off this black off plate. Well, yeah, it's a black off plate, isn't it?
Yeah.
We did Bondo glass it in, or fiberglass, or whatever you want to call it. So she's in there, pretty tough. It is a little, if you can, it is a little flimsy in the middle. Like if I was deciding to put a speaker on there, which I'm not sure yet, but I do have this. I do have this speaker grill that will probably stiffen it up a little bit more if I decide not to put fiberglass resin on the back. So this one looks like it fits right inside. Actually, it's actually a pretty good fit. Let me see. Let me check this piece out. So check that out. So it kind of looks. I think I might do it. I think I'm just gonna put the speaker in there. And what do you think? Does it look better or not?
I think it looks better. Yeah.
What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Should I put the speaker back in or should I leave it out? Which by the time the video comes out, it'll probably be in there if I decided to go with it. So, but still, leave a comment down below. But yeah, I think it does look nicer with the speaker in there, right?
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so we'll see how I'm going to get this to stay in there somehow, and then put you guys back on. So, all right. Okay, amigos, we are back. So we filled in. We actually put a little bit of fiber Bondo glass underneath this. What is it? Speaker grill, and hopefully you could see it. Hopefully it'll sandwich together and hold better. And then we filled in the sides with the Bondo glass as well. We gotta let this dry really good. I started sanding and shaping around the side. Um, I did see that we got a little bit of a boo boo there, but besides that, it looks pretty good. Trying to see if I can get the grill to fit on it, and and if that fits on it, oh man, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't blow you guys' ear. That's weird. If I can get the grill to fit on it, we're doing pretty good. We're on the right path. So I know we still got to sand this all down and then refill it with. Ooh, crap! That fit in too good. I didn't want to drop it in and then can't get it out. Which I'm thinking about how am I gonna remove this if I have to change the speaker. But that's how it'll look. Wow, it looks pretty good actually.
It does.
It does. It does. So I know we gotta sand this down once it dries up really well. Gets nice and hard, so we can sand it, and then I'm probably gonna go over it with some light body filler, sand it down. I'm not gonna worry about getting all the lows and highs really well because it's going in the work truck, so we'll be fine. That was weird. What was that?
The truck.
Um, so yeah, so once we get this all sanded down, we'll put some lightweight body filler on it because I see that it does have a really good low spot right here. I'm not gonna worry about it too much, but I'm gonna try to even it out a little bit, but not go crazy because it's going in the Don. So who knows? You know, we might have to do this again. But yeah, it's coming out pretty well. I am happy with it, so we'll keep going forward. Hey guys, it's the next day. Um, we lost the. Well, we didn't lose. What happened? I don't know what happened. What happened?
We
We
thought we were
thought.
recording, but accidentally it wasn't.
I don't know. The camera person. It's their first day on the job, so I wasn't gonna be. I'm not gonna be hard on them. See, I'm a little bit more lenient than the warden, but we did sand down the the Bondo glass, and then we put a skim coat of body filler, which I'm looking at, and I made it really hard for myself because I should have laid it down smoother, but I was just trying to go inside. I had got tired already. I'm not gonna lie. And this was supposed to be sanded down already, and then I was gonna do the second coat here on the video today, but I got tired yesterday, and I was like, oh, we got the footage of us sanding it down. We'll be fine. I hope you guys don't get hit with this wind because it's pretty rough out today. Um, so I feel it coming. Is it coming? It's coming, right?
It's a little windy.
So we're gonna sand this down, and then we're gonna skim it again, sand it down, and try to form this so it doesn't just look like it's sitting right there. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. So yeah, guys, I apologize about that. We lost the that other part of it, right, Warden?
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna sand this down and get started. Okay, my peoples. We sanded this down with what was it, 120 and 180, right?
Yes.
This is the first layer of the Bondo filler that we put yesterday, the U-Paul filler. I know it doesn't look good, but it's getting there. You should have seen it before this. Well, you did see it, I hope. Yeah, we did show it,
Yeah,
right?
we did show it.
So it is getting a little smoother and stuff. I'm gonna have to go over it again. I'm gonna have to put another thin layer of filler on here, let it dry, then block it again, and then we'll see if we have to do a third or I don't know. I'm really not like trying to. Every time we start recording, the train decides to make a presence in it. Its presence known.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put another thin layer of body filler on it, and let it dry, and then we're gonna hit it with some more. So be back. Okay, amigos, we are back. So we sanded this bad boy down with what was it? 120 and 180.
180.
And then we put another thin layer of Bondo on it, filler, whatever you want to call it. We did pull the speaker cover basket screen.
We removed it.
We removed it so that this last, well, I don't even think this is gonna be the last one, but on this one when I block it, I want it to even out. So when I put the grill back on, it'll sit flush. Hopefully, is my plan. But yeah, I tried using my DA sander with this little compressor here, connected to extension cord, and it didn't work out. So I've been doing this all by hand, which sucks. But we'll get it. We'll get it. And if it's not perfect, oh well. So right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start sanding it with, I guess what I got, 220, and then we'll see how it looks, and we'll do the last one. I hope it'll be with 320, and then we could hopefully get some primer on this bad boy. But I'm liking the way it's coming out so far. It's not perfect, but it's perfect for the warden I date. All right, guys. Okay, mi gente. So we are back, and we took a break from outside because it's pretty cold out. It's pretty windy out, right?
Yes.
So we did this with what was it, 220? So we sanded this down with 220. I am gonna have to go back and do another thin layer. You can see we got a bunch of low spots around the speaker grill where I obviously knew all this is low spots. That's why you could see all the dark. And then right here, but man, it's not bad. It feels pretty smooth. I know probably tomorrow or whenever I get a chance to get back on this, the primer will let me know if I'm being humbled or not. Because primer will get you all your defects out, all your little what do they call it, pinholes and everything. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a bunch of that stuff. So we will be having to do some filling with like some spot putty or something. We'll figure it out as we go. But yeah, guys, this is gonna be it for today. I think today we are gonna do the another little thin layer of body filler, and then I'm just gonna let that dry overnight because it's too cold for me to be out here. I don't want my arthritis to flare up. So that'll be it for today, right, guys?
Yeah.
All right. All right, guys. So I lied. We didn't go inside. We ended up doing primer, and that way I could see what it's looking like. And like I said, primer. So it is flashing out still. And after this, we're gonna call it in because we're tired. But you can see it's still flashing out. But you can see I gotta work what is around the speaker. I gotta work on it right here some and right here. But I'll get this all knocked out and right here. It's not bad actually. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse, but we could take the grill cover off just so you can see how it looks. Hopefully, yeah. So it's looking pretty good. So then once I do the last final sanding on it, I'll primer it with the grill off so I can get primer inside there, and we'll be good to go. I know some people might say just throw it in like that, and I wanted to, but I don't think I can. I'm gonna give it one more coat, and then we'll sand it down. So that'll be on the next part, probably tomorrow, I guess. Hopefully, so that'll be the same video, but I'm going inside because it got look windy and chilly, and now when it's what 37, what was it today? 37.
The low is 37.
Now 37 to me is cold. When we first moved here, it was like I was out here in t-shirt and shorts. Now I'm like I'm freezing. I need an electric jacket. So we're gonna go inside. We're gonna let this flesh out and go inside, and tomorrow I'll continue with it. So see you guys. All right, guys. So this is the beginning of the next day. Well, not the beginning, but beginning for me. So I did do another skim coat of filler, and I had put some red paint that I had left over as kind of like a guide coat. And I started working on this, and I've been at this for about maybe 15 minutes. I didn't record because, well, it's been a lot of sanding in this video. So I did have trouble here in this part of it. I used this round block or whatever. And what ended up working for me was the end of this hard block. It fit in there pretty good, and I was able to sand it down. So I did start sanding here also, and I still got to go a little more. And we're gonna keep going from here. And I'll give you guys another update in a little bit. Please hope you guys don't hear all this traffic. School's letting out. Everyone's picking up their kiddos. So I'm still at it here. Like I said, it's a lot of sanding, so I didn't want you guys to get really bored. Already being bored. So I got a really high spot right here that I've been working on. Um, these lines look like they connect from side to side, but this spot right here is really high. I thought it was going to be a low spot, but I'm still working at it, and I'll cut you guys back on when I'm finished. All right, guys. So I went ahead, sanded it all down, cleaned it all up, blew all the dust off with the air compressor, wiped it down with glass cleaner. Um, I know I do have some rough spots on the back inside the vents, which my fingers ain't really trying to work with me to get up in there. Which it's not gonna bother me if these corners aren't the best. It's just that. And then right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it with some filler primer, and then I'm gonna see how bad it looks, or if I just got to go over spots with some glazing putty, spot putty, whatever you want to call it. And hopefully that'll be it, and I could start painting this thing. So, all right, let's go. All right, guys. So I went ahead and put some glazing putty or whatever you want to call it on there. Just waiting for it to dry. Went ahead and primered it, and like I said, these in the vents, inside of these vents here, I'm not really like, oh man, I got to get perfect in here. Kind of more the top, but I'm not even trying to get it perfect up on the top either. So um, we're gonna let this dry up, and then hit it with, I guess, 320, and that'll probably be the end of it. And then time for paint. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna let this dry up. But if I gotta wait till tomorrow, I probably will, because it's already getting a little chilly out, and it's gonna take a lot longer to dry. So it was better on the safe side. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. So obviously, this is the next day. This is taking a lot longer than I expected. Pero ni modo. So I did put the glazing putty on it last night. I let it dry. I sanded it all down. I had to come back and do a couple more spots on it, which is here. You can see, and along here. Now I know I'm not gonna leave this thing perfect. This is my first time ever doing anything like this, and but it is gonna look better than what's in there now. So um, I'm gonna sand those spots down again, and then I'm gonna do the final coat of primer. All right, guys. So this is it. This is where I decided to call it. That's it. No more body work. I'm gonna spray it with bed liner right now, so it gives it that texture again from where I sanded it and got it all smooth. I want to get that texture like, regular dash. Now, guys, I know if I would have went a lot further, I could have got all these blemishes out, like here and here and here. But it's better than what's in the truck now. I'm happy with it. I mean, I know if I work it more, it'll get a lot smoother, but it's better than what's in there now. So I'm gonna throw that bed liner on, and then time for paint. So this video is getting kind of long for me. Like, it's too much sanding and everything. So I'm just gonna throw the bed liner on it, and then I'll throw the paint, and then I'll show you guys the final. This is it, guys. The finale, el final. The novela is over. It has come to an end. Um, I know you guys can see that the speaker grill is a different color. and I believe that's because I didn't spray the speaker grill with the black bed coating, so it would still gray primer under there. And when I sprayed it, I was like, "Oh, that's really gonna look really good in the truck." And then I sprayed the dash, and I was like, "This looks a little bit more maroon than that red." So I think the black tone from the bed liner actually did change it, but it gave me the texture that I wanted for it. So I mean, it's not perfect. It's got its imperfections here, like in there, like I told you guys. Um, it's not I got a little one right here. It's not perfect, but let me show you what's in there. So I mean, compared to what was in there or what's in there, and I gotta pull this out. I think it's gonna be a big improvement. So you can move those dice so that you can really get in there and check her out. Look at that. So I mean, it's gonna be a big improvement. So I'm actually pretty happy with it for it being my first time doing anything like this. I've never done anything like this before. I think I did pretty. I did okay. So I'll put a picture at the end here of how it looks in the truck, and then yeah, that's about it for this one, guys. I really appreciate everyone that stops by, drops a comment, a like. I don't know if the videos are doing so well because of Don Chuy or I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I really appreciate everyone who gives it a thumbs up or drops a comment. Everyone's being so cool and really nice. I really appreciate that. But I do got some stuff coming up on Pops, which is the green LTD. That has been taken under new ownership, I guess. So there's some stuff coming up that we need to do on that, and hopefully you guys will enjoy those videos also. So in the meantime, please like, comment, share, subscribe, drop a comment. Let me know you hated it, you like it. You know, I don't know. They say your uncle could do better. I don't know. Just give me some feedback, guys. I really appreciate it. Peace.